Well, hello, my YouTube friends. So this morning, the old lady says, hey, Darren, the faucet's leaking in the bathtub. And I go, all right, let me go check it out. And so you try and, tighten the knob, and then, it's not working. So I had to pull it apart. I knew this was the problem right here. So I had to pull it apart to get that out. And so I unscrewed that kind of cone-shaped cover thing and went out to the garage, grabbed a couple wrenches, right? These hose wrenches or whatever. The 1 inch was too big, right? And then the 7/8 was too small. So I'm trying to go in there, check out again, look for some other one, 25, 30 seconds, which is smaller than 13/16, because that's 26, 30 seconds, that's 25. None of these are fitting. Go back out, grab me the 1 inch. I've had this one a while. I know I bought this one myself. I don't exactly remember why. Oh, I do remember why. Yeah, it's a long story. But so it's a Craftsman Professional. And that was too big, right? Even though I already had a 1 inch right here, I still came back in with that one. I went out to look again. Well, maybe one of my other wrenches will fit it. I don't know why I had this one, this 24 mic, but it didn't fit either. Even though this is a badass wrench right here. You can see good right there. It's alpha as fudge. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. Alpha as F, you know what that means. So, but unfortunately it didn't fit. And so I ended up using the cure-all, right? The crescent wrench, even though it's a true craft. I don't know who was welding on it, but so I get over to the hardware store, and then, I show the guy the little thing. He hooks me up with some other ones. And I knew I needed a 15/16, right? Because of all the other experimentation. And I don't like using crescent wrenches or channel locks and stuff like that, right? Unless I really have to. I like having the right size wrench with the right size box end. So I'm looking at all the wrenches, and I'm thinking, the thoughts coming to my mind about Chinese Craftsman. And because people have been commenting, others, okay, Craftsman has gone downhill and all this stuff. I mean, all my tools are old. I mean, look how scratched up this one is. It says USA right there. This Craftsman, look how dirty it is. Does it say yeah, forged in USA? So I start thinking, man, what? So I get, I look at the label on it, and the label says Hecho in India, which is funny because I remember the first wrench I ever stole out of a car. I mean, a wrench that I had from like a really long time ago. I think it was like a 1/2 inch, but it was made in India. I may still have it out in the garage. I'll have to show it to you one of these days. But then when I looked at this one, that's Taiwan. And there was some other tools on the rack. They were Milwaukee's. And so I looked at them, and they had 15/16 there also. And it was like $5 more expensive. And it was made in Taiwan. And it had some weird, I don't know, weird, but on this end, it had like it was more, and it wasn't curved, it was more hexagonal, but then it had a cut where each point would be, and a bunch of notches across this side. And I suppose that's useful, otherwise it wouldn't be there. But, in my world, I've never said to myself, man, I wish I had one of those. So I just went with this one. Plus it was $5 less. And that one was made in Taiwan. The Milwaukee brand was made in Taiwan. And so then I got back home, and I'm gonna look at this one, Alpha as, and it's made in China, And so I didn't know I had any Chinese Craftsman. Is it a Craftsman? Yeah, I didn't know I had any Chinese Craftsman. And this may have been given to me in a group of other tools. But anyway, so there you go. Chinese Craftsman, Indian Craftsman, American Craftsman, all the Craftsmen, right? And I didn't even really need to buy this. Oh, not that one, because I was doing just fine with this, but I don't like doing that. I'd rather have like the proper set. So anyway, enough about Craftsman. Let's get to something you guys might find more interesting. So I'm going to go here in the next couple days. My work schedule has prevented me from doing so already. I'm going to take this over to the coin shop and send it out, have it graded. It's a 1925. All right, I showed this in one of my other videos, but no one was watching it, so I took it down. It's got some copper spots. It's got some wear on it. You can see like the high parts are shiny. Look at the bird's head right there and some of the tips of his feathers. So, I don't know, AU 50 something, right? Right, still has some luster left, but it does have, you know, it has been handled. I'll talk to Jared about having it restored or conserved or whatever, which I had that done once already on my 1899 Liberty. So it's been running about 8 weeks return time on these, and be a few days before I can send it out. So all right, my friends, you have a good day.